Hey, welcome back to Dad's Garage. Today we're doing part 2 of our riding lawnmower maintenance video. We did the oil change on one of these. The one I'm particularly working on is a Craftsman R1000. Things are going to be very similar for other lawn tractors. You may have a different filter, different spark plug gap, which we'll talk about today, things like that. But the basic idea is going to be very similar. So I hope this is helpful to you, no matter which lawn tractor you have. But if you have this one in particular, it's going to be pretty specific to this model. So we're going to change the spark plug now. So I've already ordered in the spark plug for this particular lawn tractor. This is a 10.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton on this Craftsman. To do this, we're going to want to pop the seat up first, and then we're going to want to remove this little cover. So on these, you just pop it up, and then it just falls off. So it's very simple to do. The spark plug is a little bit buried down here, though, I have to tell you. So what we're going to do is, if you look down in here, let me go get a light so that this is easier to see. Okay, so if you look down here, we have our spark plug wire right here. And so we're just going to pull this straight out towards the back of the lawnmower. If you can get in here with your fingers, because that's a tight fit. If you can kind of wiggle it back and forth while you pull it back that direction, it'll help. But these sometimes are a little stuck. And I'm trying to do this without removing the bagger back here. It may be a little easier if we remove the bagger, but it's kind of a pain too. But I'm thinking to get the room I need, I may have to get this bagger off of this thing. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is take this chute off. So Joshua's gonna go over here and demonstrate. It's very simple. Just unscrew these two wing nuts. One is right there at the front of the chute. Second one is back here at the back side of the chute. And then what he's going to do is he's just going to lift up and then pull forward. It's kind of got to lift up and out. You're grabbing the deck, so you don't want to grab the deck. There you go, just like that. Then you want to, yep, perfect. All right, now we'll go ahead and get this bagger out of the way. Get this bagger out of the way, we've got two bolts. One is right down there and one is on the other side. All right, that's a 13 millimeter. And then there's another one that we're going to repeat exactly on the other side. Go ahead. All right, so this was easier than I remembered. So it's just those two bolts and then this thing drops down. So that's good. So now we should have a little more room to kind of grab on here. And it is a 13/16 socket. That doesn't necessarily mean that this other plug is incorrect, because I have seen where sometimes it's just different. The size of the hex on it is different, so we will compare them here in a sec and see. But I did cross-reference what was supposed to be in this engine, but we got the wrong filter too when we did that. Oh yeah, that one looks pretty dirty, pretty darn dirty. All right, so what I've learned is don't trust Amazon for any of your parts, because everything I've ordered so far has been incorrect. So the spark plug that I ordered was wrong. The air filter I ordered was wrong. The oil filter was wrong. So everything's been wrong so far. So this is the correct lawnmower spark plug for this particular motor. So just make sure when you pull the old plug out that you do go in and do a cross-reference on it. Make sure you have the right plug, because the plug that I got was one step hotter. We don't want that. We don't want to take a chance in burning a hole in the top of our piston. So just double check all your parts. So we are going to put just a little bit of this anti-seize on here. You don't want to do this on cars anymore because it can jack with the computer. But to do a little bit of this on a non-computerized piece of equipment, something like that, you can do that. What this will do is it will keep this from seizing into your head. So this head's probably aluminum. So this will keep it from seizing up in there, so that next time you try to change this out, and by the way, they recommend every season to change the spark plug on this. But next time you take it out, you're not going to have an issue with it trying to lock up in the head or something like that. So you're just going to put this on here. You can find torque specs. I've been doing this a very long time, and so I don't torque them. I just snug them down a little bit. You don't want to get it too tight because you can strip the aluminum. The head's probably aluminum. There we go. That feels good. Get that grass out, and now we're just going to pop this plug wire back on here. And we're good to go. So that's it for this one. Stay tuned. The next one is going to be air filter and fuel filter. Be back with you on the very next episode of this maintenance program, and we'll see you next time right here on Dad's Garage.